Guitar number 1. This is my Epiphone SG Special 1. I bought this used at a pawn shop, and I got it for 110 bucks, which was a pretty nice price. I fixed it up, but it does have some damage on the sides. There's a little bit of, well, there's a big dent there, but the sides aren't in the best condition. And there's a crack in the back of it. Not very big, but still noticeable if you look close enough. All the electronics are really nice, and I really like the pickups. It's probably my guitar in the worst condition, but it's still one of my very favorites, and it'll always be special to me. Second, we have my Fender DG60 in black. This is my acoustic, my only acoustic, and I got this a crazy deal at a pawn shop. I got this for 80 bucks, which new it's like 200, and it's basically in perfect condition. It has one little flaw right there, and there were stickers on it, which was fun, but I got all the residue off. And it came without bridge pins, so it had like 2 strings and that's it. But I've done a lot of work to it and it plays great. Next we have my Yamaha. I actually have no idea what model this is, but this is basically my project guitar called my main one. This has P90s, a Floyd Rose, which is my only guitar with a Floyd Rose, 2 volumes, 2 tone, and a 3-way switch. Also, don't mind the broken string at the top. It's not had a good day. Well, I was trying to fix one of the strings that was out of tune, and it popped out of the bridge down there on the little pin things. I don't know much about Floyd Roses, so I don't know what it's called. But whenever I got this guitar, it was just parts. It was just the body, the neck, and I think the pickups, but I replaced the pickups to P90s. Oh yeah, and it had the tuners, but I had to install the bridge, install the pickups, do all the wiring. I even had to drill 2 holes because originally it was just a single volume, single tone, which is part of the reason the knobs look so weirdly placed. So that top volume and that side one on the left of the other 2 where it makes a triangle, that was, both of those were added. And yeah, it just had those 2 knobs originally. And I wired it all, and I think it came out pretty good. Next we have my bass, which doesn't want to fit on camera because of the long neck. This is a Glarry P bass, a pretty old one actually. I've messed with the wiring. I got a mix knob on it that mixes between the 2 pickups, and then a master volume. It's a little strange. And then it's got the original pickups. Everything on it's original except for the wiring. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this. This is my only bass, and yeah. And this one is my baby. This is my Squier Affinity Strat that is heavily modded. So it's got HSH configuration with a white pickguard. Originally the pickguard was black and it was HSS. And then it's got all new electronics. It's got 2 humbucker splits and a kill switch. It doesn't have new tuners, but they work fine, so I don't really need to replace them. Eventually I might get locking tuners for it. All the frets are filed down. I did that myself. I've worn the neck down enough to where it plays really nice. It's 21 frets, which is kind of sad. But hey, who needs a 22nd fret? And it's just a really good guitar. By far my favorite. And then it's got no dents, nothing wrong with it. And yeah, that's my main guitar actually. If you ever see me play live, this is what I play. This one's memories. It's a lot of memories. This is my Washburn Lion, as you can see. It's a little stripped. This was my first electric guitar, so this is what I learned on. There's the headstock. The B tuner actually broke and came loose, so I had to replace that. The high E string saddle broke, and I lost it, so I was without an E string, basically permanently. It hasn't had one since I last played it. I took all the electronics out, took the pickguard off, tore apart the bridge. I mean, this thing's just bare bones right now. And the neck is horrible. It would never stay in tune. It's everything that a cheap guitar you'd expect from them. It's just kind of a piece of crap, but it's special to me and I'm not getting rid of it. Eventually, I do plan to, I'm going to cut the horns and try to create like a telly shape, and I'm going to rebuild this all, see what I can make out of it. Who knows, I might have a new kind of cool guitar. Even though I am going to replace that neck, the only thing I'm going to keep is the body. Because it's trash. I hate that neck. But hey, it brings back memories. And then another Strat, because 5 out of my 8 guitars are Strats. I have a lot of Strats. Anyway, this is my other project guitar, which isn't done actually. Here's what I have so far. It has 2 humbuckers, which actually came out of that Yamaha. And then I've got the bridge working. It's got a tremolo now, which it didn't used to have. It's Austin Strat. I'm going to replace the tuners because I want to get this to actually play good. And the electronics I have set up for this are going to be pretty weird. It's going to be like Mustang wiring, where it has the 2 switches for each pickup, so you can turn off and on each pickup individually instead of having a 3-way switch or anything. And then it's going to have a master volume, master tone, and it's going to have the 2 humbuckers. I doubt I'm going to do anything fancy with the humbuckers, but who knows. And if you can't tell, yes, it's held together with hot glue, because I don't have the mounts for those humbuckers anymore. Plus, this isn't routed for that, so I couldn't really mount them. But who knows? Maybe it'll look better eventually. I still have the pick guard for this, but yeah, this is my project guitar. And last but not least, yes, I know what you're going to say, another Strat. Yep, this is my last Strat. And this is my complete no-name. Absolutely no name anywhere on this guitar. It's all stock except for the tremolo. I've basically completely redone that. I mean, it's the same actual physical tremolo, but it was really messed up. So I fixed all that. It's blocked, or not blocked, but it's not floating right now. So you can't do upward spins, but you can go down with it. All the electronics are the same. It's missing the actual pickup selector cap, so that's fun. Pickups are original. It's just kind of a classic Strat. I really like it, and this is very special to me, which is why I said last but not least. And I have a lot of memories of this guitar. I haven't had it for very long, but it's from my dad, so it's pretty special to me, and yeah. Alright, here's a sound test for all these guitars. So this is my red Squire. And it's got all the humbucker split, so now it's a single coil. A little quieter. Then it's got the neck pickup. And it's got the middle pickup. Now we can turn up the gain a little bit. So yeah, that's that guitar. Alright, here's the black and white no-name Strat. So this is the neck pickup. Then bridge pickup. Then a little more gain. Then back to less gain on the middle pickup. Neck. Bridge. So yeah, that's that guitar. Here's the Yamaha with the Floyd Rose. Here's what that Floyd Rose sounds like with the clean sound. So here's Floyd Rose with the clean. So yeah, you can get some really weird noises out of that. Here's the SG, and this is the last electric guitar we're going to play, because we are going to play the bass and then the acoustic. tune, but that's the neck pickup, and then bridge, the middle, and if I go back to bridge and turn up the gain a little. So yeah, that's the SG. The last electric instrument we're going to play. This is a bass. Anyway, yeah, so that's the bass. Last but not least, the acoustic, which currently is in drop D, so. So yeah,